Hello, welcome to another session. In this session, I have a talk about sex-linked inheritance. So let's start. What is the meaning of sex-linked inheritance? In case of genetics, now we are discussing about on the basis of chromosome, on the view of chromosome, on the view of genetics, how male and females are differ from each other. So the sex means there is the two sex, one is the male, another is female. On the view of genetics, in the view of chromosome, how male and females are differ from each other. In case of male, there are 23 pairs of chromosome, and in case of female also we have 23 pairs of chromosome. But out of 23 pair, 22 pair which is known as autosome, and last pair of chromosome, or the one pair of chromosome, which is known as the sex chromosome. Sex chromosome. So in case of female also we have 22 pairs of autosome and one pair of sex chromosome. So what is the meaning of autosome and the sex chromosome? The chromosome which helps for the development of sex or the sex character, which is known as the sex chromosome. So this pair, the last pair of chromosome, which is responsible for the development of sex or determination of sex or the controlling of sex character, that's why this is known as the sex chromosome. And the chromosome which helps for the determination of somatic characters or such autosomes, they are responsible for the somatic character. They are responsible for somatic characters. These are the autosomes. So 22 pairs of chromosome, they are responsible for the somatic character. But only one pair of chromosome, they are responsible for sex character, and this is known as the sex chromosome. So in case of male, there is the one X chromosome and one Y chromosome. So out of 23 pairs, 22 pair which is the autosomes and one pair of chromosome, they have only one X chromosome and one Y chromosome. But in case of female, we have again one pair of sex chromosome. One pair of sex chromosome means there is the two chromosome. So here in case of female, there is the 2X chromosome. These 2X chromosome known as the sex chromosome. In case of female, 1X, 1Y chromosome, these are known as the sex chromosome in case of male. So those genes are present in such chromosome, they are responsible for development of sex character. That's why these chromosomes, X and Y chromosome, known as the sex chromosome. So what is the meaning of linked character? What is the meaning of linked? In case of genetics, linked means the genes which are present on same chromosome, these are known as the linked gene. Suppose that here A, B, C and D, these four genes are present on one chromosome. That's why here A, B, C and D, these are known as linked genes, or these are known as the here linked genes. So those genes are present on sex chromosome, that is X or Y. These are known as the sex linked gene in case of genetics. So this is the linked gene and this is the sex chromosome. So those genes are present on X chromosome or Y chromosome, which is known as the sex linked gene. when we are talking about the sex-linked inheritance, actually we are focusing on about X chromosome. Why we are focusing on X chromosome? Because out of these two genes, the two chromosome X and Y, many more number of genes are present on X chromosome, not on Y chromosome. The Y chromosome which contains about very less number of genes. Suppose that in case of X, there are 200 number of genes are present. So all these more than 200 number of genes are present on X chromosome, and very less number of genes are present on Y chromosome. So all the 200 number of genes are known as X-linked gene. So the linked gene, it may be in case of X-linked. If the genes are present on X chromosome, these are known as the X-linked gene. If the genes are present on Y chromosome, these are known as the Y-linked gene. Or togetherly you may say this is the sex-linked gene, because X and Y, these are the sex chromosome. That's why those genes are present on X chromosome as well as Y chromosome. These are known as the sex-linked gene. So more than 200 number of genes present on X chromosome. So these are known as the sex-linked gene. And very less number of genes are present on Y chromosome. Out of 200 number of X-linked gene, about some of the genes are studied very thoroughly, and here we will discuss about two sex-linked genes. One is the colorblind, and another is the hemophilia. So how these two genes inherent, these two characters inherent one generation to another generation, which is known as the inheritance. Inheritance means movement or the transmission. Inheritance means the movement or the transmission from one generation to another generation. One generation to another generation, which is known as inheritance. So sex-linked inheritance, which indicates that how sex-linked character inherent from one generation to another generation, which is known as the sex-linked inheritance. And here the Y chromosome, those genes present on Y chromosome, these are known as the Y-linked gene. Some of the genes present on Y chromosome, one is the Hollandrick gene, and another gene which may be the gene which is responsible for the bloodness in case of male. Bloodness character. How these genes transmit from one generation to another generation. These are the different traits and how these traits inherent from one generation to another generation. This is the topic of the sex-linked inheritance. And such sex-linked inheritance and these traits, these are linked with the X chromosome, and these traits, these are linked with the Y chromosome, and these are known as the sex-linked traits. So these are known as the color blindness and the hemophilia. They are linked with the X chromosome, Hollandrick gene, and the bloodness gene. These are linked with the Y chromosome, and they are present on Y chromosome. So these are known as the sex-linked traits. So these are known as sex-linked traits, or these are known as the sex-linked characters. So these are the sex-linked characters. It means, so up to this we have seen that What is the meaning of sex? What is the meaning of linked? And what is the meaning of inheritance? So what is the meaning of sex linked inheritance? What is the meaning of X linked? What is the meaning of Y linked? What is the meaning of sex linked gene? And what is the meaning of sex linked traits? Now come to the how such X and the Y chromosome transmit from one generation to another generation. So now come to the transmission of X chromosome. Now come to the transmission of X chromosome from one generation to another generation. Suppose that this is the male individual having one X chromosome, one Y chromosome in association with 22 pairs of autosome. And suppose that this is the female individual having two X chromosome in association with 22 pairs of autosome. This is the male individual. I am ignoring here the autosomes because the autosome number is same 22 pairs. That's why in case of both sexes, male and female, that's why I am ignoring the autosome numbers. I am only focusing here only X and Y. Suppose that this is the parental generation. So this parent, the male parent or the male individual which would produce two different types of sperm, 50% sperm having one X chromosome in association with haploid set of autosome. This is the gamete, that's why which contains the haploid set of autosome as well as one sex chromosome. And this sperm which contains one Y chromosome and haploid set of autosome. So the male individual which produce two different types of gametes, two different types of sperm, the 50% sperm having one X chromosome and another 50% sperm having one Y chromosome. The female individual which will produce same type of egg having one X chromosome. So all the eggs are same. If the fertilization taking place, then what happened? Suppose that this sperm fertilizes this ovum, what happened? The individual will be female. If this individual fertilized with, or this sperm fertilized with this ovum, what happened? The individual become male, or it will produce male individual. This is the parental generation. This is the gamete. Such individual which may produce same type of gametes or the same type of egg having X chromosome, each gamete having one X chromosome, and the male individual which will produce different types of sperm having one X chromosome and another 50% sperm which contains one Y chromosome. What will happen here? If the fertilization taking place, then XX which will produce female. If the fertilization taking place here, which will produce male individual. So this is the generation 2. So now let's see here how the X chromosome from male individual. Suppose that this is the X chromosome from the male individual. Here the X chromosome of mother which equally shares to male as well as female, or the son as well as daughter. It means that the mother body which has two X chromosome, out of these two, one X chromosome will go to the female or the daughter, and another X chromosome which will go to the son or the male individual. But the X chromosome of father which will go to the daughter, and the Y chromosome of father which will go to the son. So the X chromosome from father X chromosome from father, which will go to the daughter. Which will go to the daughter. So first father to daughter. And from daughter, the X chromosome from daughter to again the X chromosome from daughter, which comes from the father, which goes to the grandson. So there is the movement of X chromosome from father to daughter and daughter to grandson. So the movement of X chromosome from father to daughter and from daughter to grandson. So there is the movement of X chromosome from father to daughter and daughter to grandson, and such type of movement of X chromosome which is known as crisscross transmission, which is known as crisscross transmission. It means that those genes are present on this X chromosome, such gene will transfer from father to daughter. So those genes present on X chromosome which will appear in daughter, and those genes present in daughter which will transfer to the grandson. So those genes or the X-linked gene will appear in grandson, which comes from the grandfather. So this is the meaning of the crisscross transmission. It means that X-linked gene which will transfer from father to grandson. It means that all the X-linked gene of grandson comes from the grandfather. This is the idea of crisscross transmission. Now come to the how the sex-linked gene transfer from one generation to another generation, that is the color blindness. The color blindness gene which is present on X chromosome. Suppose that this is the X chromosome, this is the 2X chromosome, and this is the 1X chromosome and another Y chromosome present in case of male, and this is the female. The color blindness gene which is the recessive gene. This is the recessive gene. The color blindness which is recessive gene. It means that such color blindness gene present on X chromosome and which is recessive gene. Suppose that this is the recessive gene. In case of female, that is the 2X chromosome. If the female contains one defective gene or the color blindness gene, then there is no production of color blindness, because there is the another dominant gene or the normal gene which is dominant to the defective gene. That's why such C plus, suppose that this is the wild gene or the dominant gene or the normal gene. Suppose that this is the normal gene of color blind, or this is the dominant here, dominant gene which dominating the defective gene or which compensate the defectiveness. That's why there is no color blindness. There is no color blind. But the female which contains one small c or the one defective gene, that's why the female individual which is known as carrier of color blind. Carrier of color blind. But in case of male, there is one X chromosome, one Y chromosome. If the defective gene or the defective color blindness gene small c present on X chromosome of male, then the color blindness character will appear. So here the individual will be color blind. The individual will be color blind. Why? Because there is one X chromosome, one Y chromosome. X chromosome which contains the defective gene or the color blind gene. This is the recessive gene, but there is no normal gene. There is no normal gene or the dominant gene in Y chromosome to compensate this defective gene. That's why there is the production of color blind. It means that the color blindness character which is more frequent in case of male than the female, because if the female which contains two defective gene, then the individual will be color blind. The individual will be color blind. If the single defective gene present in case of male, the male will be color blind. So this is the recessive gene. If single defective gene present in female, then there is no appearance of the color blind symptoms, because there is the normal gene in another X chromosome of the female which compensate the defective color blindness gene. And such color blind, which actually first discovered by Horner in the color blindness character which present in case of every races of human. So about black race human population from this disease, and white race of human, they have 8% of this disease, and women about 0.05% are suffered from this disease. What is the meaning of color blind? The color blind patient, they are unable to recognize or distinguish red and green colors. That's why it may also known as the red-green blindness. So unable to distinguish red from green or green from red. So they are unable to distinguish red and green color. That's why the color blindness disease also known as the red-green blindness. How it occurs? So for the distinguish of red and green color, we have some gene, and such gene present on X chromosome, and such genes are linked or they are associated for the formation of cone cells of retina. So cone cells of retina, these are responsible for the distinguish of red from green or green from red. This is the color blindness. How such color blindness transfer from one generation to another generation? So let's see here. Suppose that this is the female and this is the male individual. This is the, suppose that this is the parent. Suppose that the male is color blind. Suppose that male is color blind. So what happened? Here the female individual which produce same type of egg having X chromosome and the haploid set of autosome, and the color blind male which produce two different types of sperm. 50% sperm contains X chromosome and another 50% sperm which contains Y chromosome. So these are the gamete. If the fertilization taking place, then what happened here? What happened here? This is the F1 generation. Here this is the female individual and this is the male individual. So all females, they become normal but carrier. Normal but carrier. It means that there is no appearance of symptoms of colorblind, but they contains the defective gene, colorblind gene. That's why these are known as the normal but carriers. But the male individuals, all the male individuals will be normal. This is the one condition. If the marriage takes place in between, carrier female, suppose that this is the carrier female marry with normal male. So this is the normal male and this is the carrier female. Then what happened? This is the parent. Here the female individual which produce two different types of egg or the same type of egg as your wish. The egg which contains the single X chromosome and the sperm, the two different types of sperms are produced. 50% sperm contains X chromosome, another 50% of sperm which contains Y chromosome. Then what happened? So this is the normal X chromosome, this is the normal X chromosome. So this is the female individual, double X, this is the normal individual. If this egg fertilized with this sperm, which will produce the male individual, and this is the normal. And if the fertilization or the fusion taking place in between two X chromosome and having the defective gene C, so this is the female individual, two X chromosome present here, it means that it will be normal. There is no development of colorblind symptoms, but it is carrier. If the fusion taking place in between two, then the defective gene, this is the defective gene is there, and Y, this is the male individual. So male individual, it has only one X chromosome, means one defective gene present here. There is no another normal gene to compensate this defective gene. That's why male individual will be colorblind. So it will be colorblind. So what actually happened here? If the marriage taking place in between carrier female with normal male, then what happened? Suppose that these are the four numbers of individuals. Suppose that this is the 25%, this is the 25% of individuals of the offspring. Out of these two male, suppose that this is the 100% male. So out of these two male individuals are the offspring, the 50% son become normal and 50% son will be colorblind. And the 50%, if the two female individuals are present or daughter present here, 2 means 100%, then the 50% daughter will be normal and 50% daughter will be carrier. So these are the two male individuals. Suppose that this is the 100%, so 50% will be normal and 50% will be colorblind. And these are the two female individuals. Suppose that this is the 100%, it means that 50% female will be normal and 50% female will be normal but carrier. If the marriage taking place in between carrier mother with the normal father. What happen if the marriage taking place in between individuals, the colorblind female with normal male? So here the female which produce egg and the male produce same type of different types of sperm, This is the gamete. This is the parent. What happened here? This is the defective gene here, and what happened here? This is the defective gene here. There is also defective gene here, and there is also defective gene here. This is the F1 generation. What actually happened here? The female which contains one defective gene means it is normal, but carrier. Here the male individual having one defective gene and there is no normal gene in Y chromosome. That's why the male individual which will be color blind. The female individual having one defective gene means it will be normal. There is no symptoms, normal, but carrier having the defective gene. And the male individual, there is the one defective gene here, so the son become color blind. So there is the two son and the two daughter. So out of two son, all the son here, all the son become color blind. All the son become color blind. It means 100% son color blind, and all the daughters becomes normal but carrier. All the daughters become normal but carrier. So if the marriage taking place in between color blind female with normal male, then what happened? All the sons become color blind and all the daughter becomes normal but color blind. What happen if the cross taking place in between? Another case may be here, in between carrier normal but carrier female with color blind male. Suppose that this is the normal but carrier and this is the color blind. So what happened in case of F1 generation? If the crossing over taking place in between, or the marriage taking place in between normal but color blind carrier color blind and the color blind male, what happened in F1 generation? I request all do this cross yourself. So this is the three different cases, and this is another case. So there are the 4 different types of possible event. If the marriage taking place in between normal female with the color blind male, then all the son becomes normal and all the daughter becomes normal but color blind. If in the another case, the second case, if the marriage taking place in between carrier but normal but carrier female with the normal male, then in F1 generation, out of these two son, 50% son become normal and other 50% son become color blind. And there is the two daughter, the 50% daughter become normal and other 50% daughter become normal but carrier. The third case, in case of another case, this is the third case, if the marriage taking place in between color blind female with the normal male, then what happened? Out of these two son, all the son become color blind and these two daughter, there is the two daughters, so all the daughter of the 100% daughter become normal but carrier. And this is the another case, the case 4. What will happen if the marriage taking place in between normal but carrier female with the color blind male? So I request you, please do yourself. So this is the whole about how transmission taking place in case of color blind character. Now come to the another example of the sex-linked inheritance or the X-linked inheritance in human that is the hemophilia. Hemophilia or the hemophilic condition, this is the condition in which there is no proper clotting of blood, there is no proper formation of blood clot because of the absence of some of the blood clotting factor. In case of human, we have actually 12 number of blood clotting factors. Out of these 12 number of blood clotting factor, the blood clotting factor number 8, which is known as the anti-hemophilic factor, if the absence of anti-hemophilic factor 8, which causes the hemophilia A, or which is known as the classic hemophilia. If we have the lacking of the blood clotting factor 9, which is known as the Christmas factor, and which causes the hemophilia B or the Christmas disease. So these two, blood clotting factor 8 and the blood clotting factor 9, these are controlled by the genes which are present on X chromosome. It means that these are two linked genes, or these genes are the X-linked gene present on X chromosome. But another blood clotting factor 11, and which causes the absence of blood clotting factor 11, which causes hemophilia C, and such blood clotting factor which is known as the plasma thromboplastin. And such plasma thromboplastin, or the gene of such blood clotting factor 11, which is present on the autosome or on the autosomal chromosome. So here we have two types of X-linked hemophilia. One is the hemophilia A and the hemophilia B. So gene of hemophilia A and the hemophilia B, which present on X chromosome. And such hemophilia, this is the X-linked recessive disorder. Recessive disorder. It means that in case of female which contains, or the hemophilic female which contains two X chromosome, it means that which contains two defective hemophilic alleles. If one hemophilic allele is present, then what happens? So if the female which contains one hemophilic or the defective alleles, then another X chromosome which contains the normal gene or the normal alleles, and which compensate the defective hemophilic alleles. That's why the female will be normal but hemophilic carrier. So the hemophilic female, which is very rare in case of human, but in case of male, there is the one X chromosome and another Y chromosome. This is the recessive disorder. It means that if in case of male there is one X chromosome which contains one defective alleles, then what happens? Then there is the appearance of symptoms of hemophilia. So the man will be hemophilic. And there is no normal gene or the normal alleles on the Y chromosome. That's why there is no compensation of such hemophilic gene. In case of male, there is no carrier hemophilic, but in case of female, which will be the carrier but normal because of presence of one defective alleles, that's why the female become carrier. If one defective allele present in one X chromosome of male, then the male which will be hemophilic condition. So what is the actual hemophilia? The such hemophilic disease which was discovered by John Edward Otto in the year 1803, and the gene which is responsible for the formation of blood clotting factor 8 or the blood clotting factor 9, these are present on X chromosome, and such genes which is known as the anti-hemophilic globin gene or AHG in case of hemophilic patient because of minor injury, because of minor cut which tends to bleed continuously and which will be fatal for the patient. And such disease actually found in case of royal family of Russia and the British. That's why such hemophilic disease also known as the royal disease. So X-linked gene present on X chromosome, and such X-linked gene is connected with the formation of blood clotting factor number 8 and the blood clotting factor number 9. And another hemophilia is there, and such hemophilia causes because of the blood clotting factor number 11 which is present on autosome. So this is the autosomal linked character. So now come to the how such hemophilic disease which transfer from one generation to another generation. And there is the big question is that in case of female there is rare the presence of hemophilic disease because the hemophilic female which does not retain the maturity. That's why we have here 3 conditions. But we have seen that in case of color blindness there are 4 conditions for the crossing, but here we will discuss about only three crosses. There is no hemophilic female. So let's start how it inherent from one generation to another generation. Now I am going to talk about the case number 1. So in the first case I am going to cross about normal female with hemophilic male. Suppose that this is the hemophilic male. Suppose that this is the hemophilic male. So this is the parent generation. At the time of gamete formation, the female individual which will produce same type of egg, and the sperm which contains, or the male individual which contains 2 type of sperm, the 50% sperm contains X chromosome and other 50% sperm which contains Y chromosome. So these are the gamete. If the fusion taking place in between these 2 gametes, then the individual which will be female, and suppose that the fusion taking place in between these 2 gametes, then the individual which will be male. Suppose that this is the male which is the hemophilic. So this is the hemophilic gene which comes from the father to the daughter. This is the F1 generation. In F1 generation there is the all daughter, they have the defective gene, so it will be normal, but the hemophilic carrier. The female will be normal but hemophilic carrier. So what about son? So all son they become normal. If the marriage taking place in between hemophilic male with normal female, then in F1 generation all females will be carrier and all male will be normal. Or otherwise you can say the 50% children will be normal and other 50% children will be carrier but normal. So this is the case 1. If the marriage taking place in between, carrier female with normal human, then what happened? Suppose that this is the parental generation. So this is the X chromosome which contains defective gene, and this is the 2 type of sperm. 50% sperm contains X chromosome, other 50% contains Y chromosome. Now female which also produce, these are the eggs, and the 50% egg having the normal X chromosome and other 50% egg having the defective hemophilic gene. If the fusion taking place in between these 2 gametes, then what happened? So the individual which will be normal. There is no defective gene. If the crossing over taking place in between these two, then here also you get the normal male individual. So this is the normal male individual. If the fusion taking place in between these two gametes, then the female individual which contains one defective gene here, hemophilic gene, that's why it will be normal, but this is the carrier, hemophilic carrier. It will be hemophilic carrier. If the fusion or the taking place in between these two gametes, then the male individual which contains the defective gene, that's why it becomes hemophilic. This is the male individual and this is the female individual. So out of two male individual, suppose that this is the male individual and this is the male individual. So out of two male individual, 50% male become normal and 50% male become hemophilic. In case of female, the 50% female will be normal. So this is the 50% female will be normal and other 50% female will be normal but carrier. So 50% female will be normal and other 50% female will be normal but hemophilic carrier. If the marriage taking place in between two carrier female with the normal male, then in F1 generation 50% female having normal and 50% female will be normal but carrier, and 50% male or the 50% son will be normal and other 50% son will be hemophilic. So this is the case 2. Now come to the case 3. So in case of another case, suppose that this is the case 3 and now I am going to cross in between hemophilic carrier female and the hemophilic male. Then what happened here? Suppose that these are the gametes and these are also gametes. Then what happened here? There is the defective gene, so it becomes carrier. If the fusion taking place here, then the individual which is male individual and this is the normal, there is no defective gene. If the fusion taking place in between these two eggs, then the female will be hemophilic, and if the cross taking place in between these two and cross or the fusion taking place here, then what happened? This is the defective gene and which will be hemophilic. So these are the gametes and this is the F1 generation. If the marriage taking place in between carrier female with hemophilic male, then in F1 generation the 50% son become the 50% son or male become normal and other 50% son or male become hemophilic. In case of female, 50% female or daughter become normal but carrier female, and other 50% daughter which will be hemophilic. This is the hemophilic female. And this is the hemophilic male. If the cross taking place in between carrier female with the hemophilic male, then in F1 generation we get 50% male normal and other 50% male will be hemophilic. And in case of female, 50% female become carrier and other 50% female will be hemophilic. But the hemophilic female does not retain mature condition, does not retain maturity. So this is the X-linked gene. But in case of Y chromosome, the very important gene is present, which is the Hollandric gene. And such Hollandric gene, which is the Y-linked gene, which transfer only from father to son, because the Y chromosome only transfer from father to son. That's why such Hollandric gene, which is responsible for development of hair on ear pinna, that's why which is known as the hypertrichosis. So the Hollandric gene or the Y-linked gene in human, which is responsible for development high hair on the ear pinna and which is known as the hypertrichosis. So this is the different condition of the inheritance of sex-linked gene in human. Thank you for watching.